Are you planning on traveling to Portugal? Well, you've come to the right place. This video is a follow-up to my previous Portugal travel guide that covers everything you need to know to plan your own trip to Portugal, from how to get there, how to get around, and all the other things you need to know. In this video, I'm going to share the top 10 spots to visit in Portugal for your own trip, and be sure to stick around until the end of the video for my best suggestion. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more travels and adventures all around the world, and let's go! First off, we have Lisbon. When you travel to Portugal, you will more than likely land in Lisbon. I recommend spending a few days exploring this beautiful city, as there is so much to see. These are some of the best spots, from the iconic Pink Street, Miradouro das Portas do Sol, Miradouro da Graja. I also recommend checking out the medieval Castelo de St. George. It offers panoramic views of the city and it's absolutely breathtaking at sunset. Also, be sure to indulge in all of the delicious seafood all around Portugal. I loved uma peixada. Up next, we have Lagos. Lagos is located in the southern Algarve region. It's known for its walled old town, stunning cliffs, and azure blue waters. With its rich maritime heritage and spectacular natural scenery, Lagos offers a beautiful blend of cultural and outdoor experiences for every traveler, especially nature lovers. The Ponta de Piedade lighthouse offers breathtaking views of the coastline, while Castelo de Prego serves up an unforgettable Portuguese culinary experience. There are also many amazing beaches that you should definitely visit along the Algarve Coast. I'll review that in a future point. Up next, we have Madeira. Madeira is such a hidden gem. Known as the Hawaii of Europe, Madeira is a paradise of green mountains, dramatic cliffs, and quaint coastal towns. Its tropical climate allows you to visit all year round for outdoor activities like hiking, diving, and sailing. I recommend staying in Funchal, the island's vibrant capital, and book an adventure tour with Brave Landers. That was one of my favorite ways to get to know the island when I first arrived, and then rent a car and explore the rest on my own. Madeira's landscapes are truly diverse and breathtaking. Up next, we have the Azores Islands. The Azores Islands, similar to Madeira, are also nicknamed the Hawaii of Europe, and if you look up pictures, you will see why. This is an archipelago that offers a serene, otherworldly experience. The landscapes are dramatic, there are hot springs, rich marine life. It really is a perfect place to go for nature lovers. I unfortunately didn't get to visit, but I will be visiting in the future because it looks breathtaking. Spot 5 that you have to visit for your trip to Portugal is the Algarve Coast. The Algarve Coast is a sun-soaked region adorned with stunning cliffs, golden beaches, incredible bays, and sandy islands. Don't miss the chance to explore all the different beaches along the Algarve Coast. What I recommend doing is renting a car and just spending the days or a couple days exploring the different beaches. Some of my favorites are Praia de Rocha, Praia de Camilo, Ponta de Piedade, and they each offer their own beauty and charm. I recommend also going out to some of those spots for sunrise so you can get it all to yourself and enjoy the crystal clear blue waters and dramatic, beautiful clay formations all along the coast. It's truly a special place on earth. Number 6, we have Porto. Porto is the second largest city in Portugal. It is a bustling hub with rich history and a vibrant culture. Its historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the city is famous for its stately bridges and port wine production. I recommend taking a sunset cruise on the Douro River, admiring the double-decked iron Luís I Bridge, and exploring the Jardim de Moro and the Gothic-style Livraria Neo bookstore. Porto is breathtaking, beautiful, and amazing. Number 7, I recommend checking out the Sintra National Palace. This will definitely be a day trip at least, because this region is huge. There are so many cool castles and spots to explore that will make you feel like you've stepped into a medieval storybook. Sintra National Palace is often referred to as a fairy tale castle. It's one of Portugal's most visited monuments. Its mix of Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance architecture styles is a testament to Portugal's Portugal's rich cultural history. Up next, an iconic spot along the Algarve Coast, be sure to visit the Benadilla Cave. No visit to Portugal is complete without a trip to check out this cave. I did an awesome morning boat trip to go and see this cave. This is a very unique cave with a dome shape around the top with a hole that lets light in. If you can get there for sunrise by bringing or renting your own kayak and having it all to yourself, it is truly special and breathtaking. Next, you've got to try the food in Portugal. The food in Portugal is world famous and for a good reason. Make sure to try their famous pastries, the pastel de nata. This is a delicious custard tart, and be sure to try some of the abundance of fresh seafood all around Portugal. The Portuguese wine and cheese is truly delicious as well. And number 10, last but not least, the Portuguese people and culture. This is something that should not be missed on your trip to Portugal. The people and culture of Portugal are what truly makes it special. The locals are so friendly and welcoming, making your trip even more enjoyable. The culture is rich and diverse with a fascinating history that is reflected in the architecture, food, and the places that you visit. I so strongly recommend taking time on your trip to talk to the locals and really get to know more about the Portuguese culture and history. And there you have it. These are my recommendations for the top 10 must-see places and things to do for your trip to Portugal. Hopefully this is helpful for you as you plan your trip to Portugal. There are so many gems to discover in this beautiful country. I recommend having some must-see spots and places that you want to go to, but also leaving open room for spontaneity and discovery along the way. Be sure to check out my top 10 travel tips video for travel tips for your trip and my full Portugal travel guide for an in-depth review on how to plan your trip to Portugal. My name is Mahna. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to living your most extraordinary life. I'll see you in the next one.